Germany. A stroll through the Black Forest in Germany will allow you to see all sorts of wildlife. You'll see deer, you'll see squirrels, and you'll also see owls. Germany is also home to some more sinister creatures, however. For example, if you're unlucky, you may bump into the Bahkauv. Number 5 on our list today, the Bahkauv, a deeply unpleasant cryptid, fond of ambushing intoxicated men at night and latching itself onto their shoulders. It forces these drunken men to carry it around for a while, before savagely attacking them. Witnesses report that the Bahkauv is similar in appearance to an elongated or deformed calf, with sharp fangs. The creature often lurks near water. It can be found near fountains, streams, and in the sewers. In 1902, the city of Aachen erected a statue of the Bahkauv over an old well that the Bahkauv was said to inhabit. This statue, however, was melted down for its metal during the Second World War. A second statue was erected in 1967, and this statue still stands today, serving as a grim reminder of that nasty creature that once plagued Germany, and possibly still does. Next on our list, we have a cryptid that you may not have realised was even a cryptid at all. The Doppelganger. Chances are you will have heard of the Doppelganger before, in the form of a person who looks exactly like another person, maybe yourself or someone you know. But what you didn't know is that the Doppelganger is actually a malicious creature, a shapeshifter and a changeling, able to mimic the mind and body of anyone. The Doppelganger originated in Germany and has since spread throughout the world. Translated into English, Doppelganger literally means double goer. Tell me, traveller, have you ever had a friend or relative tell you that you said or did something and become angry with you, even when you didn't? Have you ever been blamed for things that you have no memory of doing and been forced to apologise for them? If so, it could be the work of a malicious doppelganger who has taken your form and is spending time with the people you know. Number 3 on our list is a creature that looks as though it could be the next platypus. The Wolpertinger is a rabbit, deer and bird hybrid with a strong resemblance to other cryptid lagomorphs, such as the jackalope, which makes its home in the North American wilderness, and the skavada, which is native to Sweden and possibly other Scandinavian countries as well. The Wolpertinger is commonly regarded as a hoax, but as you may already know, this is the exact attitude that mainstream science had to the platypus when it was first reported. The experts of the time didn't believe that a duck-billed mammal that laid eggs could exist, and yet it does. Bearing this in mind, isn't it possible that a winged rabbit-deer hybrid could also exist? Food for thought, traveller, food for thought. Next up we have another vicious German cryptid, similar in some ways to the previously mentioned Bahkauv. The Aufhocker, translated into English, means leap upon, named after its habit of leaping upon humans, latching onto them with its razor-sharp claws, and then tearing their throats out. The Aufhocker is a creature with vampiric qualities, and is a shapeshifter, like the Doppelganger. It sometimes appears as human-like, other times like a beast. The Aufhocker would seem to embody many of the most dangerous and frightening qualities of other creatures that it shares the German wilderness with. Like the vampire, the Aufhocker is intelligent and has been known to appear before humans to, as the legend goes, teach them lessons. The lesson in question will pertain to the individual that the Aufhocker is dealing with. It could be that those willing to heed the Aufhocker's advice and teachings are spared its wrath, while those who unwisely attempt to dismiss the creature are the ones to be leapt upon and then relieved of their blood. These are not the worst cryptids that the German-speaking world has to offer though, traveller. As you know, many cryptids are animals, slaves to their base instincts, and only do what they do because they can do nothing else. There are a few, however, that are more than just animals. They have a human-like intelligence, a sadistic streak, and the capacity for committing truly evil acts. One of these highly intelligent and terrifying cryptids is the one, the only, Krampus. Krampus, a name that has struck fear into the hearts of all who have heard it for centuries, possibly even thousands of years. The Austrian government attempted to have mention of its name banned in the 1930s, but true evil doesn't stay buried for long. Until just a few years ago, it was virtually unknown across the wider world, being known only in Germany and in the alpine regions of Western Europe. But now, word has spread. He is easily recognised by his goat-like horns, dark hair, terrifying fangs, and his long, slithering tongue. This monstrous being is best known for being a kidnapper of children, naughty children, at Christmas time. While the benevolent, ghostly spirit known as Father Christmas or Santa Claus rewards children who are well behaved and obey their parents, the other Christmas spectre, Krampus, is there to kidnap and torture those who do not. His torture method of choice is to whip children until they're raw and bloody with a bundle of birch tree branches. He then stuffs them into his sack and takes them away to his lair. What happens from that point on is a mystery, perhaps best left unsolved. Like his more popular brother, he shows up once a year, the night of December 5th, to indulge in his favourite hobbies of abduction and torture. While seeming to favour children, I wouldn't take that as a guarantee of safety if you're lucky enough to have made it into adulthood. If, for whatever reason, you take his fancy, there's really not a lot you can do.